You are already on a millionaire timeline. But here's the thing that Spirit wants you to understand. Not everyone can follow. Not everyone can come with you. So I'm going to be looking at our tarot cards first to see the messages that are here. And then we are going to carry on elaborating on the messages with some channeled messages. You didn't land on this video by accident. Oh no. You're watching this because you're already on a timeline that is shifting, where you're finding yourself creating generational wealth, where you're finding yourself having arrived finally. And you can just feel your shoulders dropping because all the heaviness of the scarcity that you've experienced is fallen away. So I really wanted you to understand that Spirit is saying to you, and I'm going to say this gently, but clearly. Spirit is saying to you, not everyone is allowed to come with you. The tarot card that has come up for you, this card came up a couple of days ago, the Emperor. And like I said, yet again, you are entering into an experience where you are going to be a millionaire. I'm going to actually take some time and really talk more about the Emperor. The Emperor is someone who has gone through the struggle. The Emperor started off as a soldier and rose through all the ranks to become the Emperor, the commander-in-chief, right? He has been through all different type of challenging situation. He has really had to not only fight for himself, for others, for what is right, but in the process of that journey, he understood how to make moves when it was the right time, how to pull out the sword and strike just at the right time. He understood that the war that he was going through was connected to him being spiritually led. So, as you can see here with the chess piece, he is not making a move. He is waiting and listening to Spirit to give him the go-ahead before he makes that move, before he makes that play. And that's how he finds himself at the top. The Emperor is wise, the person that kings, queens go to when they need advice. So equally for you, your divine guides, your ancestors are saying the same. There's a shift that is here. And for some of you, you are over-identifying with the struggle that you've been going through, maybe for a whole lifetime. But the struggle is over. You're about to wear that badge of honor. You're about to become the Emperor. So make your move, but make sure that the moves that you're making are divinely led. You're working with divine timing. Don't rush into anything. Sit in your power, knowing that what was meant for you will never miss you. So I really like the message that is here because Spirit is very, very clear. Sometimes we crave the soft life, and it's not something that we can chase. It's something that is already open for you. You don't need to chase it. It is already open for you. And what you're experiencing right now is the doorway that is opening for you. I want to take this opportunity to say, hey, hi, I'm Ianifa Ifakemi, your initiated spiritual bestie. I'm here to give you the truth as it comes to me, through me, allowing Divine to use me as a mouthpiece to deliver the messages that you need to hear at this moment in time. I channeled this message for people who are done playing small and who are ready to move to the timeline where they are sitting pretty at the top. I want you to even go and learn more about the Emperor, especially the journey that he's gone through. He started at the bottom and climbed all the way to the top. So you are on the same journey, and it is time for you to be at the top. Stop keep on playing at the bottom. And as we go deeper, I want to say thank you for everyone who subscribed to this channel. I really appreciate you. And for those of you wanting to work with me one-on-one, My website is linked in the description box below, whether you're looking for your own personal tarot reading or spiritual workings like spiritual cleanses, return to senders, cord cutting ceremonies, new moon ceremonies, full moon ceremonies, and a lot more. We have a special ceremony that we're going to be doing together. We're going to be doing this ceremony together on Zoom, and that is going to be on Friday, the 13th of February, and also on Saturday, the 14th of February. We're going to be calling in the love that is sweet, that is aligned to our own journey that we're going on. So I'm really excited to work with you because we're going to be doing the rituals live, and it's just going to be something that is really, really powerful. And for everyone who joined on the last new moon that we've just done, I know that we had a great time together, and I want to say thank you. So, Divine is saying that if you feel that people are falling away, this is something that Divine has been repeating for quite some time now. As you're climbing on the journey, you're going to start seeing that friendships will start to fall away. People don't really vibe with you like that anymore. Divine is saying, let them fall away. You might suddenly see that suddenly arguments are happening, popping up from nowhere. If friends, family, or even strangers are reacting to you weirdly, listen closely because that is confirmation that you don't belong in this timeline filled with scarcity, filled with anxiety, worry, filled with all types of experiences that you're done with. They look at you oddly and they want to fight with you because you don't belong in that timeline. There's a timeline shift where you are working and moving through the door of you now being a millionaire, having everything that you've wanted and more. You are literally entering into the soft era of your life. So I really want you to start seeing that any arguments that pop up, don't let them upset you, but view them as confirmation that you are going places. Look at them as confirmation that nothing is actually wrong, but this is alignment before expansion. Okay, so I want you to think about the money that you want, about the life that you want. What does it bring up? Why do you want it? Are you chasing the peace, the freedom, the ease? Start focusing on the feelings that the things that you're seeking are going to be bringing in for you rather than just, I want to be a millionaire. Well, what is the feeling of being a millionaire that you're wanting to bring towards you? And go towards the feeling. Use your mind to walk towards that feeling, and then you find yourself landing into the new experience that is there. Divine is saying that the wealth that you're praying for is a frequency, right? This is what I'm talking about, a feeling. A feeling aligns you with the frequency that you grow into, that you walk into the timeline where you have all the abundance that you're praying for, where you are the millionaire. Literally, you could start looking at the feeling of being a millionaire. What does it feel like? It feels like I can just walk into any shop and I can afford whatever it is that I want. I don't even have to look at the price tag. It means that I can fly to a dream destination and fly first class. It means, what does it mean to you? So when you start thinking about the feeling, it starts aligning you with the frequency of experiencing those things. And that's how you make that quantum leap, that shift that sees you now in that new timeline. Because the frequency is what rises, and you want to meet that frequency halfway. And your ancestors and your spirit guides, they're wanting to talk to you about something that not many people talk about or prepare you for when you're becoming that millionaire. As you elevate, people who loved the old version of you will resist the new version of you. Not because you're wrong, but it is because your expansion makes them feel uncomfortable. Lost people on the path, lots of people on the path who start just wanting to have some type of confrontation with you. So move in silence. Some endings will bring a lot of closure. And this is the ending of that scarcity lifestyle that you've been living, or this lifestyle where you had to work hard for fill in the blank. So hear this, especially if you're a light worker. The old environments cannot hold the new identity. It cannot hold the new frequency. This is what we talk about when we're talking about timelines. It is a frequency shift that is happening. If you stay surrounded by people who are full of fear about growing, you start doubting the growth that you can have. You start normalizing the struggle. And you start saying things like filthy rich people. There will be like a shame around your ambition about what it is that you're wanting to create for yourself. And you will unconsciously shrink to stay in this timeline. So this is the reason why different people, friends, family will start to fall away, because this is allowing you to make that shift. So your millionaire timeline is going to require you to start normalizing wealth, possibility, expansion, even if nobody is clapping for you yet. Distance isn't punishment, but it's protection. You clap for yourself and you just go on your journey and allow this journey to unfold as it does. But definitely stepping into the mindset of normalizing wealth is something that is really important. My daughter is 14 years old and she came with me. She came to me rather, and she's like, Mommy, I have been designing a Porsche. And I was like, oh, you have been designing a Porsche? At first, I didn't really understand what she was talking about. So it's like, you were taking a class to design cars. She was like, no, 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 Mama. You can go on Porsche's website and you can customize it however way you want it. So it's like, baby, pull up. Let's have a look to see what you're creating. So she brought her laptop and she started going through all the different things that she wanted. She's like, I don't understand what this thing is. What is it? So we look it up. She customizes it. And it was a really interesting experience, because for her, it was like, it's very possible for me to buy the Porsche. And I don't just want any type of Porsche. I want the one that I want. I want the paint that I want. I want the trim that I want. And it was her way of normalizing having something that she truly wants and not having to justify, well, if it is pink, when I go to sell it, it might not be as valuable. I'm like, if you like the color pink, you make it pink. If you want the color whatever, you make it whatever it is. So it was really an interesting experience that was there. So then she started speaking to one of her friends. And she said to her friend, we are going to go to Hawaii. Remember, she's only 40. She was like, her friend was like, okay, sure, let's go to Hawaii. So now they start planning this trip to Hawaii. Okay. And then her friend went and told her mom, me and Havana are going to go to Hawaii. And her mom and her grandmom started laughing. And so she came back and told my daughter, oh, when I went to tell them that we're going to go to Hawaii, they just started laughing and said, I don't know where we're going to get that money from. So can you see the two differences in the experiences? This is a child just wanting to visualize and to create the dream trip of a lifetime with a friend. And her parents, the people around her, like, that is stupid. That's not even possible for you. But for my daughter to come to me and say, I am designing a Porsche. This is what I want. And I'm like, baby, pull up. Let's design the Porsche and make it even better. So this is the energy and the vibe of understanding that sometimes you don't need to go and tell anyone else. You just enjoy the process all by yourself, because in your mind, it just becomes normal for you to be designing whatever it is that you want and not worry about the resources or where it's going to come from. I don't know why I felt like sharing that with you, right? So money, money responds to alignment, not effort. I was talking to my mom and she was like, you need to teach your kids to work hard Because, if they want to make it in life, they have to work hard. I was like, no, mama, I don't teach my kids to work hard. How hard have you worked in your life and what do you have? The people around you, how hard should they work and what have they created for themselves? Nothing. All you do is work hard and sweat and work hard and even harder and even harder. But at the end of it, you're not really making much of a stride. So it is not the fact that you need to work hard. In fact, if anything, that was something that was sold to us by wealthy people to keep us busy working hard, rather than understanding that money is about frequency and alignment. The more you live in your truth, the more the universe funds your truth. Okay? So your purpose is to leave clues around, like my daughter creating a Porsche. To leave clues around the all over the place for the universe to see this is what you want. You look at what you're studying, what you're obsessed with, what lights you up, what gets your body excited, and this is what opens those doors. So stop negotiating with your old self, right? Every hesitation is your past keeping a grip on you and saying, no, you cannot drive a Porsche. You cannot go to Hawaii. Make decisions from a version of you that already has the freedom, the audience, the impact that you want, and act as that person, not from your history. Yes, people will laugh, people will talk. Yes, absolutely, it will feel uncomfortable. But that's just confirmation. It is not a curse. The people are meant to walk into the timeline with you as the millionaire will understand exactly the journey that you're going on. And they'll find ways to inspire you and help you visualize whatever it is and get excited for it. So if this message is stirring something within you, don't ignore it. And again, check in the description box below to see all the different videos that I've created to inspire you about what is possible for you. What is rising in you cannot be stopped. It can only be refined. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck to see what you're currently not seeing at this moment in time. Love it. This is what you're currently not seeing at this moment in time, is that you just had to make a choice, right? Perfect cards to close off this reading. You have the energies of the Two of Wands. And I especially look at that. Just think about what I was saying about my daughter and look at the card. Isn't this the perfect card that has come up? She said she wanted to go to Hawaii to travel and they're making their trip. What it is that they're going to do. She wanted to create a dream car and she was creating it and visualizing it. When you go on Porsche's website, as you're clicking different colors, the car is there. As you're clicking different lights, different rim, it is changing and it is really fun and exciting. So it is about making a choice about which direction you're going to go to. Do you make a choice connected to scarcity and what is currently possible right now because of your current situation? Or do you make plans aligned with the future that you know the doors of opportunity, the windows of opportunity is waiting? Because literally what is standing between you and the new timeline is literally nothing. I know that you can already see it, you can already sense it. And this is why visualization is really important. Because at the end of the day, you are already holding the magic wand and you can create whatever it is that you want. And so that is the message that I have for you. Don't forget to watch the video yesterday and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. I'm going to see you very soon. It is a goodbye.